In this corner, we have Sonic the Hedgehog, appearing in Sonic Superstars on the Xbox Series X, Sony PS5, and Nintendo Switch. In this corner, he needs no introduction. He is Mario, appearing in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, only on Nintendo Switch.
Round 1. Fight!
Stand aside, Plumber Boy. I'm the king of the platformers. Okie dokie, let's go. Oh, mamma mia. I think I'm in trouble.
$60-minute gamer.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Andy and I'm the 60-Minute Gamer. Thank you for clicking on the video link. Thank you for watching the last video. I appreciate it. Every like and subscribe that you click on is going to help me. So please like and subscribe. As we'll continue to bring you out some more gaming content and some gaming reviews. This week, I picked up 2 games. And I think everybody and their brothers picked these games up. It's Super Mario Wonder and Sonic Superstars. I've been playing Sonic games my entire life. Just love them. I can remember on the Sega Genesis when they first came out, it was just amazing. The speed, the graphics, the gameplay. Just couldn't stop playing on my Genesis back in the days. It was a fun game. Mario, I've been playing just as long. I do have to admit, I've had Sega products way longer than I've had the Nintendo products. But man, as an adult and having more finances available to buy some of these games than I did when I was a kid, gotta just say I love the Nintendo platform. I'm pretty agnostic when it comes to video games. I just love to game. Both these games came out the same week. One came out on Tuesday, the other one came out on Friday. I got a little time to play Sonic beforehand, was excited. One day a week, I get the chance to play in a Faraday cage, a dead zone, something that's buried beneath cement and stainless steel, framework. It's a Faraday cage. I am not going to get a signal. And even though I bought it on the Xbox Series X, I thought, what a great time to grab, an hour in this place. It's a Faraday cage to play, Sonic, to check it out a little bit further. So I take my Nintendo Switch OLED with me to this Faraday cage and go to fire it up. I can't play it. I'm like, what the heck? Take it out of airplane. I am not in airplane mode. I am in a freaking Faraday cage. How am I going to play this game? So I was like, I was so frustrated. I wanted to get some Sonic time in to be a little fair because I've been playing Mario a lot more. And I couldn't even flipping play this game. So come to find out, my original Switch was just the normal original Switch. Wasn't the OLED, but what am I going to take mobile with me now? I'm going to take the freaking OLED. Come on. Get with it. This is real, man. I'm going to play it. It's a beautiful looking screen on that thing. So I'm going to play it on there. And I didn't know. You have to be online. Your one Switch that is your primary Switch, you can play digital games. The one that's not is my Switch Lite and my Switch OLED. You have to make one of them your primary thing, your primary Switch. Otherwise, you need to get online to verify that that person has the rights to play those games. And it just helps out with piracy. What it doesn't help out was mobile gaming. What if I had 3 kids and I had 3 Switches and I wanted to go somewhere and we were staying in some hotel that was a Faraday cage itself and didn't want them on Wi-Fi? They couldn't play their games. What if we're driving around the mountains and there was no signal up there? They couldn't play their games because they couldn't verify it. And, oh man, it just griped me. I could remember playing in this Faraday cage once, Donut Dodo, which I got to have a video on Donut Dodo sometime. That game rocks. And I can remember playing there. So before I knew that this was, you had to have a primary Switch account to play the digital games, I was like, it's got to be Sonic. I'm going to put Dodo Donut in. But Dodo Donut did not work. Couldn't even play it. I'm like, I know I played this here before. I know I played this game here before. Checked. Went on Nintendo's facts about it. There's a whole FAQ about it. About, just having a primary account. If you don't have the primary account on that Switch, you have to be able to get online to play that. That's a problem with this digital age that we're moving into, is that there's too many restrictions and these digital games can just disappear at any moment. Don't want to harp on that a lot, but I just wanted to touch base on that because I was ready to game it up, ready to play some more Sonic, but being in this dead zone, this Faraday cage, just limited my time that I could play. So what did I play? I popped in Super Mario Wonder because I had a physical game of that and got to play it. Okay, enough of that. Let's jump into some gameplay right now. And we're going to fire up the Nintendo Switch here and play Super Sonic Superstars. And checking if the software can be played. That's what I was talking about earlier, that you have to be online. This is not my primary Switch, so I have to have a online check to see if I'm legit and if I can play this. So just remember that when you take one of your multiple Switches out in the wild to play and you don't have an internet connection. So here we go with Sonic Superstars. You can play as a single player or you can play multiple players in this. In my household, I just going to play myself. Wife and daughter love playing bowling on the Xbox Kinect and the Nintendo's Wii. Nintendo Wii, the original one that got everybody playing bowling and Wii Sports. So here we go. We're going to look at Sonic right now. This is the new Sonic, and it looks great. The graphics look awesome. Look at the landscaping. Just beautiful. Little flowers are like pinwheels spinning. And here we go. Got some rings there already. Hear the water. Music. I'm not totally buying into the music. I mean, it's definitely like Sonic music. I mean, it's what I would expect to hear from Sega. Okay, here we go. I'm going to jump up a little bit. And there was a big ring back here. Let's jump into that sucker and see what that is. Okay, the first time I played this, I can tell you, I got this medal. The second time, right now, I did not get it. I was not whipping myself in the right directions, or I'm whipping myself backwards. I'm just going to have to try that a little more. I just did not get that right away. A lot of people I'm hearing review this game is saying that it's not as fast as Sonic's in previous times. I can see myself thinking that way when I first start here, and you can see this is footage on day one, and it looked horrible. I wasn't at all fluid with anything. I wasn't allow it to get fast. I was just trying to take in everything and explore a little bit. And I can see I draw that conclusion that it would be slower and not Sonic-like. But when I got up to the second scene, it was moving pretty dang quick. I can say I enjoyed it. This thing popped me in something new, and I was just kind of dumbfounded by what the heck am I going to do? Am I on the air? Am I floating? And I realized too late that it was over. I could move around. I could jump around and catch all those rings. And there's another little portal here I'm going to go back to, jump in, and see what the heck this thing is. Oh, music sounds familiar. Ah, not gems, but medals. Wonderful. This was very nostalgic. Blast from the past. See if I can get down here. And I'm not going to show it to you. Ha ha ha! I can't spoil everything, but I did get all 3 medals in there. And you'll probably get all 3 medals in there too. Let's get back into some gameplay here.
Here we go. Yeah, this game looks great. Playing great. It is Sonic that I remembered when I was young. How young was I when this came out? I was probably 19, 20-ish by the time I got it, and I really enjoyed it. This was cool. When this happened, the first time I played it, and I failed. My timing was off. I was jumping into things I shouldn't have jumped into. I was just like a jumping monkey, man. I was jumping everywhere. Now I just learned, oh, there, jumped into a wall. Then I just got to keep it moving. And we plowed right through that, and we're finished with this act. And I got a little critters saved there, and that big penguin. It's got the same dancing moves that I have. And we'll show you a little more gameplay here before we stop with Sonic. Just want to touch up on it. Love the game. I was having fun with it. I didn't get as far as I got with the Mario Wonder game, so I just got to put that out there to be fair. The game is fun. It is gorgeous. I mean, it's Sonic. And I'll be playing this a little bit more in the future, and I got a feeling I will finish Super Mario Wonder, and this will be one game that I will go right back to and see how farther I can get, how much further I can get into it and explore some more. Well, let's rate Sonic Superstar right now. As usual, I'm going to rate this in 5 points. 1 being fun, 2 replayability, 3 controls, 4 concept and game mechanics, and 5 value. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rate it between 1 and 5, and I'm going to multiply that by 4 and get a score out of 100. Had fun playing this game, but I am giving it a 3 out of 5 stars. Just the same old Sonic. In fact, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 for replayability because it is Sonic, and I love it. I'm going to go back and replay this and get a little bit further. The controls is the same controls that I've seen all along. I'm just going to give her an average thing of 3. Not much I can say more about a run and jump game. Moving into concept and game mechanics, it's the same Sonic. We'll keep on playing this game. We'll get a little bit further. Maybe my opinions will change. But the overall value, I'm giving a 3 out of 5 stars on this because at $69.99, we really need a little bit more bang for our buck out of this game. And I think the best way to get that bang for our buck was to drop the price range down under that $49.99 price range. What I think hurt this game the most is coming out the same week as Super Mario Wonder. Overall, I'm going to give this a 64%. It's not a bad score. It's not a great score. But overall, you're going to have a good time playing Sonic Superstars on any platform you choose. And now let's take a quick look at Super Mario Bros. Wonder. As I'm firing this up on my Nintendo Switch for capture, just was excited to get this, pre-ordered this a long time ago off of Amazon, and it showed up the day of release at my doorstep. Wasn't at, 12 a.m. or anything like that, but by the time I got home from work, it was there. Ready to play. Look at the animations of him going through that pipe. Just incredible. Goombas with a little snot bubble. Don't know what to think about that, so we'll just hop on those guys. This game is just gorgeous. You look at the backgrounds, the scrolling, just all the little details is making it awesome. If I hit the A button right now, I would get my firepower. You can see I got that right underneath my icon for how many guys I got here. And oh my gosh, I'm the elephant already. Unbelievable. He's pretty light on his feet for being a big guy, but just flipping awesome. Look at that animation with the water. There is a lot of thought in this game. Well, throwing some water around and a lot of surprises in the game when you hit stuff.
wasn't expecting this, and it just, the details, the game concepts, the mechanics of the game, you know, when the environment comes alive, just a lot. Holy cow, look at that thing. It propelled me up into that tree? Yep, and it did. Just loving this game. We're still all looking within the first levels here. Just a lot of thought into the detail of this game. This one I didn't mind so much spending the money on. Oh, what do we got going on here? Oh, look at another level. This one, I just loved it. Wasn't expecting this. Caught me a little off guard. I was like, what the heck? They're singing to me. Really didn't want to kill them, but you gotta do what I gotta do, I guess. What a wonderful surprise. This game is just full of different levels and different ideas. We're not doing the same thing over and over again. I can't tell you what a wonderful game this is. They surely did name it right. I'm not going to show you too much more gameplay here. You really want to experience this on your own. Nintendo has another masterpiece on their hands here. This is going to be a classic game. Years to come, we're still going to be going back and playing this. Let's jump into my final thoughts and review this game. Overall fun, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5. This was a freaking phenomenal. I can't tell you how much fun I've had playing this game. Repeatedly going back to play some of the levels just to explore and see what was going on. A lot of the footage that I captured here was right when I played it for the first time and was still looking at it and trying to figure stuff out, but I will definitely go back and play this. So on replayability, I'm giving this a 5 out of 5. I can't tell you how many times that I was away from my Switch that I just wanted to pick it up and play it again. And I did. Whether it be mobilely somewhere or on a large screen, I kept playing this game. I actually had some friends call up and wanted to play it online, and we played online together. It was fun. Controls, I'm going to dig it a little bit here. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. There were some levels I just had a tough time. I'm not the greatest platformer, but it just didn't come simple for me on some of the races, so I gave it a 4 out of 5. Concept, oh my gosh, 5 out of 5. I just can't tell you how many different levels are a different game, and it was fun playing it. Overall, my value is a 5 out of 5. Paid $69.99 for this and kept on going back and playing it over and over and over again. I'm not done with this game. I'm going to have to complete this game. Maybe complete's not the right words, but I'm going to have to finish this game and go back and try to get some of the things that I've missed. This game was flippin' awesome. Fun, a 5 out of 5. Replayability, a 5 out of 5. Controls, 4 out of 5. Concept, a 5 out of 5. And definitely value for an overall rating of 96%. This would be a great holiday gift for anybody that you know that has a Switch. And that's my review this week. Had a great time playing it. I had a great time doing some editing and revisiting some of the levels that I played. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I just want to do a quick shout out before I leave to Kirk and Katie for finishing Super Mario Wonder. Till next time, game on.